Cubs here will take on the Braves with Jameson Tyone going in this one. And we've talked about the Braves. They've done a nice job here, right? Kind of just biding their time a little bit, is bringing different pitchers in here. We're not seeing all their we know they've got enough pitching, even with a few nicks here and there. But here you got Darius Vines going in this one. He's from Oxnard. And he's favored. Which, again, the Braves don't have any motivation, but you do have the Jameson Tyone factor here, right? We never want a piece of Jameson Tyone, or do we today? I mean, the Cubs have the motivation here. They still are, no matter how you look at it, playoff caliber. They're in. They're 7 games over 500. They're in right now. They actually, have all the, they win some games quite impressively, quite frankly. So I'm probably going to be on the Cubs here. You got a young pitcher. This is something that Jameson Tyone maybe can handle. The Braves, what's my motivation, Braves? Other than just that stellar record. But it's not going to be some monumental record. It's just going to be a nice 100-plus win season. And again, when you're starting a pitcher like a Darius Vines here, you're just playing out the stretch, getting pitchers, giving them their moments, giving them their chance in the major leagues to show something, so they can become. He had one start. He went 6 innings and allowed a couple of runs. So Atlanta's won 4 of their last 5 games. Cubs have won 3 of their last 4. And Cubs need it, obviously. They're fighting them. No matter what, the Cubs win and Miami wins too, they're tied. And so Cubs will be feeling the pressure and following that doubleheader. And I'm going to take the Cubs here with Tyone, with those bad numbers. I don't even want to give them to you. No, I said the good numbers, but the bad numbers is that they just have not won a lot of games with Tyone. And maybe his numbers would suggest that he's better than his 1-loss record. Maybe he didn't get the run support. But more so, it's been more on Jameson Tyone not ever living up to certain expectations. They're going to need some type of contributions from Jameson Tyone should they make this playoffs. I say playoffs. And remember, there'll be no 1-game playoffs anymore. It's all tiebreakers and stuff. So there is a certain situation with the tiebreakers in the American League, and favor. I believe I want to say they favor Seattle. I should. Well, we're on this game, so let me continue on. Maybe I have it written down somewhere. Nonetheless, the Cubs here for me. I'll take the Cubs. Against the Braves, it's not even a good. Doesn't even feel like a great price here. What run line? $1.45 or so. But I'm gonna take the Cubs on the run line. And Thomas just go right against me. Remember when Thomas and I would just agree on every game? Seems like for the last week we've been butting heads, Thomas and I. It was probably when I started teasing Thomas about we're always agreeing, and he felt like I was singling him out for just tailing me, which I would be honored if someone tailed me, but I know Thomas is an independent thinker. We were just on the same page for much of the month. But right now, I don't think I'm not paying attention, Thomas. We're clashing on games here of late. But I feel like I'm more crazy. I'm more you guys know me now. The ones that have stuck here with me. And what I've been doing, a little bit more volatility here late in the season. So I'm willing to, like I said, I was disappointed that I wasn't more dogs. That's why I was I envied our cappers that were sticking to it. And of course, I mean, I've recovered big time here over the last month in my Major League Baseball selections because I've been more uh, apt to play uh, underdog teams or teams without good records and good statistics. But only because I've increased that because I feel like the end of the season has gotten me to that point because I expect more volatility at this point. I should understand that there's volatility in the middle of the season as well, but I just get married to the good teams, I think. So, and the good pitchers that win, that's, what kept me afloat. Can I say that? To allow me to have a great run late. I'd be in the postseason, right? My record would make it to the postseason. We didn't, we struck, we were hot, and we made it through, and then we're in the drive. All right, give me the Cubs here in that one.